Okay, so we've got over 60 artists, over 31 nights, I have, and one venue. It is, of course, the Roundhouse here in Camden. It's the iTunes Festival. I'm Jill Mills. It's night 17. Da, da, da. And it's time now to speak to somebody. Part of an outfit that have given us, we're coming up for the 8th album now, aren't we?
Well, I don't know.
We'll go with 8 studio albums.
8 studio albums, there you go.
And it's going to be called Barking. And so before we start rattling on anymore, let's just get over to the meat and bones of this and say hello, Carl Hyde.
Hello.
You possibly are one of the bands that have played here more than anyone else, Underworld.
We have played here a few times, yeah.
Just off the top of the old head there, how many times do you think you've played?
Gosh, I don't know. We did like a series here, like 4 or 5 nights here, and then a few years before we played some nights before that. And we've worked with a lot of the crew here. I think we did a live broadcast from here using young kids from the community as cameramen.
Yeah.
And fantastic organisation they got here at the Roundhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I met someone today who's actually one of the camera crew on that night, who's here working with us today. It's fantastic when you meet up with people again and they remember that night, because we do. It was very special coming here and meeting all of those people.
Now, obviously this is the iTunes Festival. People will be watching it live. It's going out, people can catch it on the internet. So in a way, this is possibly the biggest gig of your life.
It's pretty big, yeah, it is. Playing to the internet is very exciting for us.
Yeah.
Whenever we broadcast to the internet, you don't know where you're going to crop up, and when you start seeing where people are, you think, what? It's like some tiny little island in the middle of an ocean you didn't even know existed. It's very exciting.
Do you still see people that were literally raving in sweat boxes right back at the beginning of your career?
Yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple, and they always seem to wear what I was wearing in the previous season. It's fantastic, and they stand there smiling.
Are they like little mini Carls?
No, they're great. They're absolutely great. I love them.
Yeah.
Completely love them. And when I had blonde hair, they had blonde hair. When I first did stripes, they did stripes, and glitter did glitter. It's great.
So obviously we were having a look here at the lineup. Out of that list of people, is there anyone that you would like, dream scenario, you're there playing and you're given the option, someone to come on stage, join you on stage for the last song? Who would you like to see?
Crikey, there's a lot there. I'm just looking at Ozzy Osbourne, man. That would be fantastic. As a kid, because we grew up in the same part of the world. We come from the same part of the world.
I was getting a bit of the old twang there, yeah.
West Midlands, me.
And
as kids, we listened to Sabbath a lot, and it would be fantasking to have Ozzy on stage with us.
What would you give him to do if he came on? Would you give him vocals, or would you just bung him on tambourine?
Just kind of stagger about a bit, and looking fantastic, looking like the Prince of Darkness that he in fact is.
Now, you before you became Underworld, you have had a couple of names.
Yeah.
Can you just sort of run through some of them? Because one of them I couldn't pronounce.
No, that's probably Freur.
There we go.
Yeah,
because it started off as a symbol, didn't it? Before Prince.
Yeah, it was. It was a kind of noise that Rick made into a microphone when we said to him, "Whatever you say into the mic will be the name of the band," and he went, "Freur." And we went, "Oh, okay."
That sounds like the voice of someone who's just met the hero as well. A little
yeah,
bit.
It was interesting. We were living in a place called Splot at the time, which is in the Tiger Bay area of Cardiff, and nobody believed that a band called Freur came from a place called Splot. It was all a bit
Sounds
cartoon,
like something from a kids' TV
and then had
programme.
a logo instead of it. So we changed the name to Underworld.
I'm delighted that you did, and I'm sure the rest of the globe is as well, who you'll be watching tonight. But this being a weekend, some people might have to go out. Like you were chatting to someone earlier on, got to go to friends and family commitments. There will be a live EP being released via iTunes as well, so you can catch that too. Yeah. It remains for me to say thank you very much for talking to us, Carl Hyde.
Thanks a lot. Enjoyed it.
Underworld. Have a great gig tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoy yourself.
Yeah, enjoy it, everybody. Woo,
Yay,
woo.
woo.
Party, party.